today.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
They'll be led out by Zach Wilson, former second overall pick, now in his third season out of BYU.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it, but the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Given 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Wilson to throw.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 54 yards.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second to last in the pass defense area. Good for him. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the second straight play. So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Now it's Wilson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here come the Texans now for their first drive.
Leading them out, a 2-year starter at Ohio State and 2nd overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
That one complete. It's Tank Dell.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Steps away.
Caught by Woods.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Now Stroud. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's second down. The partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85, but then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's third year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 24 yards. No score after one on EA Sports. First and goal at the one. Texans football to start quarter two as they go to work on a first and goal.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Stroud to throw it.
Touchdown! Devin Singletary, his 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Texans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down? That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Taken in at the 22. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Here's Stroud. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd down and 8. Now they'll go play action here with Stroud.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And Stroud now to throw.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins
Taking it in.
and the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Wilson. And able to find Alan Lazard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Cobb.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. On the draw, it's Hall.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Texans scoop it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So now, I think even our referee is confused. The defense accepted the holding penalty, but they just got the ball on the fumble recovery, so that will be negated. That's a tough one to comprehend.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Wilson.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Again, Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
The final shot before break. Stroud. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we have reached...
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter.
Play action. Stroud now.
Airing it out deep for Woods.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing now is Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That'll be caught left side by Woods.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Another targeting catch for Robert Woods.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard, 31 yards.
And the Jets are back within a score.
Wilson going to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Stroud sets up the play action. He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. Play action. It's Wilson.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Now Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
On first down, here's Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. On the give, this is Singletary. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
On second down, it's Stroud. That's complete to Dell.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Stroud looking to throw.
Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Stroud now on 3rd and 2.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Xavier Hutchinson.
His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Texans are able to widen their advantage.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
That is caught.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Wilson.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Hall on a give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 23, here's second down and 7. Here's Wilson. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing is Wilson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Looking to throw. Wilson got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 4 yards out. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Here goes Stroud again. Got his man, Dell. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw with Stroud. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Stroud looks to throw. His throw caught. right around the 6. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So they will decline that penalty, and that's going to force a 4th and goal. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Here's Stroud. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Well, 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And wait a minute, did the Jets get it? They did. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just...
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And the Jets have got it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he's going to step out of bounds up past the 40.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Trying to stretch the field with Schultz.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.